Uh, Talanoa, well, I know you've been training with Troy Polamalu since January. What has that experience been like, and what have you been able to kind of glean about what you needed to work on and how you fit in at the NFL level?
Man, working with Troy has been it's very different. It's a truly unbelievable process. I thank God for it every day. I think the most important thing he teaches me is just being present in the moment. You know, a lot of things you can get ahead of yourself and thinking about the wrong moments, or and look down the line when you got to be present and what today has to offer. Um, I really truly try to stand by that, and as much as I say it, I actually really try to live by that. And so, if I can just be present with my family, be present with you guys when I'm on this call, it means so much to me, and I'm just very grateful for this. It's unreal.
Congratulations. You obviously went through a real tough stretch, it looked like, with injuries, surgeries. Was there a low moment for you? And then, sorry, this is a mouthful, but then how gratifying was it to put together last season and stay healthy?
For me, there wasn't really a low moment because I think truly adversity it builds who I am. You go through some tough times, but you have to be positive. I'm very faith based, and I am very religious with my family. So God has given me this opportunity, and so whether I'm injured or on the field or off the field, I try to just be a happy, encouraging person, regardless, and live my life in the way that God would like me to. So it does feel good to be healthy, no doubt about that, and be able to play and have fun with my cousins and my teammates as well. So just trying to make the most of this opportunity is pretty much what I'm just all about. So
what can you talk about in regards to the 49ers, whether how they might use you and just your history, what you know about the franchise?
And as much as I wish I knew a bunch, I'm very quiet when it comes to the NFL. I think I didn't really know a lot about teams because I was so busy watching USC film and trying to just make the most of that. So, and it's very similar to how Troy and we kind of talk about how our experience was. We just weren't really focused on the next level. We were focused in the present and what we had to offer. And so, making this transition, I hope to get to know the tradition, the history, and everything about it. I'm just grateful for it, and I just want to make the most when I get on the field. I don't know too much of how they use me. I just hope I can just bring this attitude, a great mindset, and go out there and hopefully make plays on and off the field. So.
It's quite obvious that you're very appreciative of this moment, and you're clearly just thrilled with this. Take us along your journey. What is it? We meet with a lot of guys on these calls, and everybody kind of handles it a little bit differently. What's your passion? Why are you getting so? You're not emotional, but we can tell you're appreciative. Why is that?
Oh man, the tears came already. So you guys know, it's just a blessing. My family has been through a lot. My dad grew up on an island where he grew up with dirt floors. So when you make that transition, and I got to see where he grew up and see what it was like, you're grateful for those opportunities and how we can live our life and how I can do to better our lifestyle as well. Uh, that's what drives me. My mom has, been there and been my backbone as well. So I have such a great family support system. I just want to make the most and cherish these moments. These are special, and I think a lot of guys can get it carried away with, dollar signs. But for me, it didn't matter what, I just wanted the opportunity. Give me one chance. I'm going to make the most of it. So that's who I am. And that's how I play this game, because it's not a matter of money. It's a matter of passion. So I'm very grateful for this, just to be able to play and see the smile on my parents' faces when I step on the field. So
You talked about it a little bit already, but it seems like just watching your tape that you play with a pretty great deal of joy. Is that a fair assessment of how you play?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think I'm just very blessed. But being able to play, I am lucky. I did play with 3 other cousins at USC, which is incredible. When you're on the field with 4 relatives all on the field at the same time, like that's you got to cherish that, So that makes the game even that much more fun because we get to go and have some fun and talk about the memories when we get home. So we just try to make the most of these times, and I hope you guys understand my passion for this game and this moment that I'm in right now. So.
Congratulations. I'm happy you get to live out your dream. When you're going through the training process, what positions were you training for? And did you get any sort of feedback from NFL teams, whether they wanted you, at linebacker, at a box safety, wherever position that may be?
Yeah, for me, I just wanted to train to be versatile. My college team used me in a very unique way. I played nickel, I played strong safety, dime, field safety, and I played linebacker for a whole game. So for me, it's, in terms of talking to them, I've already talked to the safety coach and stuff, and they just wanted to be able to use me in any way that how they used me in college. So just got to be open. You have to have an open mindset to be versatile, any way you can get on the field and be ready for special teams as well. I think that's a big component, from me and this is a big, big statement, but it's something I've always preached. And being a special teams Pro Bowler in my first year is a goal of mine. I think a lot of guys get caught into playing right off the bat on the wrong parts. And so for me, I understand there's a level to it, and I just want to be the best I possibly can be. So I'm just grateful for this opportunity, man.
All right, last one to Jen.
Clay Helton was very complimentary about you as a person and as a player. What was the most important thing he taught you, and also what Troy Polamalu has taught you throughout this process?
One thing that Coach Helton really said, and he really tries to give people, is the most important thing you can give somebody is your time. So I try to, if you ask him, I never was late to a meeting, never late to rehab, so that was, you give your people your time and you want to make the most of it. I'm not going to be late to class because I don't think that's who I am. So that's what he taught me. And the most important thing, I think Troy taught me, is being present in the moment, but also being obedient. And that goes along with being on time, doing the right things and saying the right things as well. I think we have to preach it and we have to live by it, and very grateful. Super excited to start this journey tomorrow. So.